Beginner producer tips part 4, I think. Please use free plugins. Please get them and use them, because I've got like 2 songs that are by far my biggest, and most of those instruments I didn't spend a penny on. In fact, a lot of them were from like GarageBand on my phone. And nowadays I use Ableton to produce stuff, but I have so many free plugins, and most of what I use, most of my go-tos for each individual instrument is a free plugin. For example, my bass, I forget the exact name, but it's from the Kontakt 8 library, and it is free. And I use it on basically every song because it sounds so damn good. It's so customizable. Maybe I'll put a photo of it here if I find it, but it's just so great. And what I normally do is I just use that, and I'll take like a low bass tone, I'll put a high bass tone, I'll put them together, and it sounds so good. And I do it for like every song. For a lot of my lead parts, either I'll use a guitar, but I mean, since guitars aren't free, there's also like, I love this one, ESW vinyl guitar. You throw some like extra overdrive, some vibrato in that, some chorus, you can make it sound super indie and really close to a real guitar. There's also the really popular Vital, which like everybody knows, I think. A lot of people know. Great free synth, super customizable. You have to know a little bit about how to work with synths and make them the sound you want, but that's a pretty great one. And I realized I covered like bass, I covered leads, I didn't cover vocals. There is this plugin called Fresh Air, and it's really popular, but for some reason it took me a really long time to find out where to install it. But you pop this thing on your vocal, it's got a mids knob, it's got a high knob, and this thing will transform any vocal as long as it doesn't sound like shit from the start. It's gonna make it sound really good and a lot better than it originally did. So I highly recommend getting that. Moral of the story, get free plugins. They're really good. There's amazing stuff out there. Honorable mention, this plugin by Cradle. This is so good. If you're making like video game track stuff, you need this. Please get this.